Well, certainly Barcelona were incredibly impressive against Real Madrid. Look, we know they're playing catch-up with Real Madrid. That's why they've signed Rafinha. That's why they've signed Lewandowski to hopefully catch up with Real Madrid domestically, overtake them in La Liga, and then hopefully as well overtake them in the Champions League. They were very strong. Real Madrid did not have a shot on target against Barcelona, but again, we can't get carried away, Dave. This is just pre-season.
A victory by Juventus over Chivas. You watched that match. What did you see from the Italian giants?
Juventus were just too good for Chivas. Chivas had only just played 2 days beforehand as well. They're 4 games into their season, playing 48 hours beforehand. It was very much a makeshift starting lineup. Juventus were impressive, but they were playing against a very much lackluster Chivas side. And Juventus are the same as Barcelona. They're playing catch-up. They've got to catch up against Inter Milan. They've got to catch up with AC Milan. And then, of course, they can't get knocked out in the early stage of the Champions League. I think you've got 2 very similar sides here within their respective leagues playing catch-up with the big boys. And these 2 teams like to think they're the big boys as well.
Crowd getting into it now as they sense the 2 teams about to rush through the tunnel here onto the pitch at the historic Cotton Bowl, and it is warm. They're met by a warm welcome on many levels. Temperatures just above triple digits at the start of this match, Matt, but plenty of coverage on the pitch. A lot of nice shade here at the Cotton Bowl, ironically.
There's some shade, Dave, that's for sure, but it's still about 175 degrees down there. It's incredibly hot, it's humid, it's a little bit sticky, that's for sure, Dave. But look, I think both of these teams will play 45 minutes, one 11, 45 minutes, another 11. So you give it your all for 45 minutes, and you know you're then going to be relieved, and it will be a different set of players coming on for the second half.
And here comes Barcelona and Juventus.
Damas y caballeros, bienvenidos al Cotton Bowl Stadium, el partido del Soccer Champions Tour de esta velada entre la Juventus y el FC Barcelona.
Ladies and gentlemen,
back at the Cotton Bowl for this one, just moments away from Barcelona and Juventus, part of the Soccer Champions Tour. Let's go to the starting lineups for Barcelona. On Marc-Andre ter Stegen in net, Jordi Alba, Eric Garcia, Andres Christensen, the new signing, and Roberto. In the midfield, it's the captain, Sergio Busquets, who really runs the show.
Yeah, he really does. And in the last game, he's 34 years of age. In the last game, he had Gavi one side of him and Pedri the other side of him. He's 34. The 2 youngsters were 36, so just 2 years older between the 2 players. But yeah, Busquets runs the show. But I'm going to be really intrigued to see Garcia and Christensen as well, the 2 centre-halves. They both played in the last game against Real Madrid.
Robert Lewandowski will look for his first goal with Barcelona. Here's Juventus' starting 11 for Massimiliano Allegri, Wojciech Szczesny in goal. Leonardo Bonucci back as the captain in the midfield, or in the center of the defense rather, after not playing in the last match.
Yeah, look, we talk about born leaders, and Bonucci is a born leader. Now Chiellini has obviously gone to LAFC as well. It's all down to Bonucci. He will master and he will patrol that back line as well, with Szczesny just in behind him as well. Look, Szczesny hardly had a shot to save against Chivas, and ter Stegen's just about removed himself off the deck chair after playing against Real Madrid. Didn't have a save to make. So hopefully these 2 goalkeepers will be put, tested a little bit today, Dave.
Keep your eye out for former PSG man, of course, Angel Di Maria, the Argentine international, up front for Juventus. They're going to need him offensively this season, Matt. It is a team that really still trying to figure out, besides Dusan Vlahovic, who's a little banged up, they don't know what's going on offensively yet.
No, they don't. And look, in the last game against Chivas, granted a lackluster Chivas side, but Di Maria and Pogba were the driving force going forward. And obviously, no Pogba with a knee injury, which is a big shame, of course. But Di Maria, maybe 34 years of age, but got real quality still in those boots.
The referee for this one in the middle of the pitch right now is Elton Garcia, USL Referee of the Year in 2020. The fourth official is Brandon Gardner. Jennifer Garner and Matthew Seam are the assistant referees. And Garcia will look to the sideline here and the fourth official to determine when we're going to kick this off. Juventus in the white, Barcelona in the yellow-colored jerseys. As Juventus will kick off here in this first half. Good crowd here, heavily weighted towards Barcelona for this match, no doubt.
Absolutely. We've seen about 3 or 4 Juventus shirts, as well as the 11 down there on the field, but that's about it. It is a plethora. It's absolutely raging, ram-packed full of Barcelona fans here, Dave.
And we are underway at the Cotton Bowl. Played back to new signing Bremer. Came over from Torino after Matthias de Ligt left the club for Bayern Munich. Into the corner there, cleared up by Juventus. Barcelona settle it through Busquets, of course, such a rock-solid midfielder in that center of the mid. One of my favorite signings of all world football this offseason, Franck Kessie on the sideline gets touched away. It'll be a throw-in for Barcelona.
Yeah, Kessie's an absolute beast. He offers something a little bit different for Barcelona in the middle of midfield. He can get forward. He's almost a box-to-box midfielder. He's very good at keeping the ball, as we're seeing here, but also we know he's got an eye for goal as well. And of course, he knows he's got that safety magnet of Busquets just in behind him as well.
Christensen with a pass forward there, touched away nicely at Dennis Zakaria, and then he gets fouled. So it'll be a free kick for Juventus. We've played just a minute here at the Cotton Bowl. No score. Barcelona and Juventus, the Soccer Champions Tour, continues here in 2022. On the football now, Juventus, middle of the pitch there, nearly stolen away. Nicolo Rovella, many Juventus fans and people at the club really high on him as a midfielder. That's a good steal there. Good defensive work by Barcelona in the offensive half. Kessie. Out wide, Aubameyang. Be interesting to see how he fits in now that Robert Lewandowski, of course, here, the big signing from Bayern Munich.
It'd be quite easy to say he doesn't fit in. We know he's out there playing on the left-hand side, of course, but whether that happens during the season, we don't know. You bring in the best centre-forward in the world, possibly in Lewandowski, maybe Haaland at Manchester City, and you then get hung out to dry a little bit. Got to go and play on the left-hand side, or maybe substitute quite a lot for Aubameyang. Maybe
a little early for these Olés, but they are raining down from the Barca fans. Here they come. Barcelona on the wing. Shot just wide. Ousmane Dembele certainly has the green light whenever he wants it here on this right side. Dragged it wide there, and Chesney will have the goal kick.
Yeah, maybe early on in the season. It is still pre-season, but Dembele absolutely oozing with confidence. Cuts inside Cuadrado, but really cuts across the ball. There, drags it a long way wide. But he does have that confidence. You don't mind him shooting this early on. But next time you hope he tests the goalkeeper.
Alexandro, the undercut foul there, so it'll be a free kick Barcelona. Not much in it. Certainly a foul, but no ill intent there on Sergio Roberto. Barcelona back on the ball. New signing Christensen down the line here to Dembele again. Dembele just 2 goals last year, but 13 assists. Stolen away there nicely by Bremer. We're going to say that a lot this season in Serie A.
Now, you don't pay nearly $50 million for somebody unless they're a good player, and Bremer's a very, very good player. Good footballer, good defender.
Give away from Locatelli there. Barcelona still on the front foot early in this match. Oh, good pass there from Dembele out wide. Cross block there by Zakaria into the corner. Dembele on it. Aubameyang.
But they're very much starting where they left off. Barcelona, they're incredibly dominant against Real Madrid, and already, yes, only a few minutes in, I know, but really dominant, playing on the front foot here, squeezing high up the pitch, pressurising Juventus inside their own 18-yard box as well. That is what gave them the success against Real Madrid. They're having success again here. Yes, only 4 minutes in, but you can see the pattern that they've already mapped out.
You mentioned that victory over Real Madrid in the Soccer Champions Tour, 1-0. Rafinha with the goal. He is available on the substitutes bench tonight for this one, not in the starting 11. And what a goal it was on the bad giveaway, frankly, but what a finish. 5th minute, no score in this one. Again, Barcelona deep in the Juve defensive half. Bit of clearance there. Good pressure here from Locatelli to try to break free now. Di Maria out there. See Xavi, what a legend. Barcelona coach has to get back to the top of La Liga. Let's be frank, they were way behind Real Madrid. You mentioned it, Matt.
Exactly, a long way behind, 13 points behind Real Madrid. They have been behind Real Madrid for the last 3 seasons, whether it be Real Madrid, whether it be Atletico Madrid, and that's not just domestically, that's in the Champions League as well. And when you're spending all that money, when you're 10 figures in debt as well, and you're still spending big, you better be successful, Dave.
Absolutely. Giveaway there at midfield. Forward now, coming off his line is Chesney, 25 yards away, and does a good job there to clean it up. It will be a throw-in for Barcelona. Quickly taken on that far side. Busquets. A new signing from Chelsea, Anders Christensen. Forward there, not wide to Dembele here on the right. He's been very active. Good flick forward. Bellingham read it with Lewandowski, but just a little late into the corner, and Juventus will let it ride over the touchline for the goal kick. Robert Lewandowski, the big signing from Bayern Munich. Lewandowski made it known he wanted to come to FC Barcelona. What a legend, over 600 goals in his career.
Made it known, wouldn't go anywhere else, refused to.
I'm being
do his
polite.
toys out of the pram.
I'm being polite, Matt.
You're being polite, and I like it. I'm cynical, Matt. I can be cynical, but yes, he did. He made it known, didn't he?
Busquets with the steal. Lewandowski. Oh, just over the bar from 22. Looking for that first goal for Barcelona. He might have thought he had it there.
Yeah, and he doesn't care whether it's training, whether it's a pre-season friendly, whether it's the first game of the season. He wants to hit the back of the net. You saw him just sizing up the top corner there. Uses the player as a little block, a wall to curl around, but just got it a yard over the crossbar there, Lewandowski. He's desperate though, Dave. He's desperate for that first goal.
Another giveaway, Barcelona. Dembele. Shot blocked there by Alexandro. Deflects out to Kessie on the far side. Barcelona on the front foot and then some here in the early moments. Into the corner again. Cross just too far for everybody with the yellow shirt. Juventus cleared out here. Cuadrado. Playing more in the midfield role here tonight. We've seen him in the backfield for Juventus.
Yeah, predominantly as a right back as well. He's
exactly,
now playing almost as a left midfielder, the top of the 3 really. Moise Kean playing through the middle and Cuadrado on this left-hand side.
Alexandro, good work with Locatelli and Cuadrado here. But then another giveaway. Into the middle, Lewandowski onside, onto the right foot. Stood up nicely by Bremer there. Good defensive work by the former Torino man. And now Juventus finally across midfield. Di Maria. Just too far for Keane. He liked the thought. Di Maria just a little bit too far there from near midfield. Barcelona comfortably back on the football. We played nearly 8 minutes at the Cotton Bowl, no score.
We played for 8 minutes and Barcelona have played for 7.5 of them. It's been all Barcelona. That's not even being flippant. Barcelona incredibly dominant here. Juventus really struggling to get a foothold in this game.
The youngster Nico, good job there getting out to Sergio Roberto near midfield. Christensen. Nico pushed off the football there. Might have thought that was a foul. Referee says play on. Cuadrado mishits that one. Throw in Barcelona. Massimiliano Allegri, work to do. Juventus, two straight fourth-place finishes in Serie A. That is certainly not what they're used to after 9 consecutive Serie A victories.
It's not as I say that both of these sides are in similar positions, domestically speaking. They've got to get one over on their rivals. Obviously, Barcelona got to get one over on Real Madrid. Juventus, not only AC Milan, Inter Milan, and at times Napoli as well. They've been left by the wayside in the last season or so.
Ter Stegen a little loose with it near midfield. On the attack, Juventus. Slow build up here out wide to Cuadrado. Not a lot of movement inside for Juventus. Cuadrado patient. Di Maria. Sandro. Keane is in the middle. Oh, good ball, Di Maria. First shot blocked, then Ter Stegen comes out and grabs it. That's better from Juventus there.
Much better from Juventus, and you see Di Maria, when he gets the ball here in the penalty area, he picks his head up, but he hasn't really got anybody to find. The pullback's not there, so he tries to go alone, but it's very hard to strike the ball through Christensen and through Ter Stegen at such a tight angle, but he didn't have anything else on. Dave, I think you said it. You said how slow it was, little movement off the ball. I think that absolutely sums Juventus up at the moment. There isn't a great deal for the man in possession of the ball. So little movement ahead of them. And that's when they have the ball. That hasn't been a great deal so far.
Barcelona back in possession. Just past the 10-minute mark here in the first half. Dembele. Good switch, Christensen. Aubameyang. Knockdown header to Jordi Alba. Patience here from Barcelona. Lewandowski directing traffic for Dembele. Just loses the football again.
This is where to try it, though. In the final third of the field, in pre-season, we've seen Lewandowski and Dembele taking too many touches and giving the ball away.
Shot from Aubameyang, just wide. And again, Barcelona close here in the opening minutes. Another giveaway from Juventus.
Absolutely, all about the high pressure of Barcelona. Juventus giving the ball away time and time again, and this is where Aubameyang wants to be, in the centre of the park, in between the widths of the penalty area, there in between the width of the goalpost, just drags the shot a little bit wide.
It's early, but it feels like the goal is coming already.
It really does. Look, if the goal's coming, it's coming from Barcelona, that's for certain. They've been so dominant. I love the way they're pushing high up the field as well. Juventus are a really good football inside, and they're struggling to get out of their own half. It doesn't matter how good a side you are, if you press high and you press together and you're following the same tactical makeup, same tactical plan, it's really hard to play through teams.
Barcelona certainly look well drilled in these first 12 minutes of this one. Forward pass, their breaking lines, Locatelli, good turn. Ball down the middle, Keane, well broken up there by Christensen. Still, Di Maria. Di Maria with the left foot. Saved Ter Stegen as he gets down to his left. That is better again from Juventus, and Di Maria again a big part of it.
Exactly, loves finding those little pockets of space, doesn't he, Di Maria? It takes a little bit of a deflection there, which makes the save slightly harder for Ter Stegen. But 102 minutes in, Ter Stegen's finally had a save to make.
Again, Locatelli breaking up a play there for Barcelona. Possession to Cuadrado. Good turn there. Forward now. Good switch, Cuadrado. Cuadrado thought about taking it with the right foot. It was a wicked angle. And that gave Dembele time to step in and knock it out of play. 13 minutes gone, no score, but Juventus just now starting to turn it up a little bit offensively and getting back into this one. It'll be Alexandro for the throw. Keane. Kessie steps in and takes it away for Barcelona. Oh, bad giveaway, Dembele. lot of space going forward. Now Juventus a little bit sloppy with the football. Cleaned up there nicely. Bonucci, the captain. You wonder how much he's missing Giorgio Chiellini after all those years and all those titles. Long ball down the far right side, just a little too far.
I can just imagine them in the dressing room on a match day, sat next to each other, on the training ground, sat next to each other on the back of the coach, probably playing cards on every away game. I bet he's missing him massively, Bonucci. But look, he's a born leader, isn't he?
Indeed. Captain tonight. Foul there, whistle. Juventus. Zakaria too much into Kessie there, the foul, and a free kick now for Barcelona. Again, just a late reach there from behind. Nothing malicious. Kessie gets caught. He's up, he's okay. 14.5 minutes gone here. Barcelona have certainly been knocking on the door. A couple of missed opportunities. Here they go again, Nico. Couldn't control that one. Juventus will play it back to Chesney. Of course, former Arsenal and Roma keeper. And now he's going to play it out. It does look like it's front Kessie.
I think they're saying the ball was a little bit flat.
Oh,
so he just dismissed the ball.
I went to look for Kessie after, you always think it might be someone injured, and Kessie had just taken that knock. He's fine. So they do replace the football over there on the far side.
I half wondered, as to whether they were going to have a little bit of a drinks interlude here 15 minutes in. That's why the game slowed a little bit. It is so hot. It is so sticky here. There's no way they could keep that tempo up, Barcelona. That's why they've just sat back a little bit in the last few minutes and let Juventus into the game.
Chesney cheered the fair play from Aubameyang there to throw it back to Juventus, but a quick steal here from Barcelona. Oh, good interception there, Zakaria. Alexandro tucked inside here, middle of the field. Di Maria, look at the speed. 34 years old, lays it off to Cuadrado. In the area, Cuadrado. Lays it back through the middle and no one there for Juventus. Out towards midfield, it'll be a throw-in on the Italian side, but they were close to the first goal of this match.
Yeah, they were, and you saw Cuadrado as well. He's playing on the left-hand side, but he was desperate to manoeuvre the ball back onto his right foot. He laid it into the path of Di Maria, but Di Maria had a little swing at it and missed. But Di Maria, you're right, the pace of him, he may be 34 years of age, but there's plenty of pace left in those old legs of his.
Skied there. Busquets tries to head it forward. Barcelona cleans up the second football. Alba. And a player is down this time for Juventus.
Well, it's sensible from the referee as well. He knows it's a pre-season friendly, knows it's incredibly hot out here. It just gives the players a little chance to go over and take liquids, take fluids on.
Nicola Rovella here. Let's get a replay of that. Yeah, just went up strong with Kessie. And again, not a lot in it. He just took the arm to the head there. Unintentional from Kessie, but they'll get a good check of Rovella to make sure he's all right.
Yeah, this is where Cuadrado was just desperate to get the ball back onto his right foot. If he was left-footed, he would have gone outside of the player and had a shot on target. He kept trying to manoeuvre the ball back inside, laid it into the path of Di Maria, and he just swung and missed.
Thankfully, it looks like Rovella's okay. And of course, we will have a hydration break in both halves. That's not unexpected on a night like tonight. Still a little ways to go for that.
Well, that's just for you and I, Dave.
I'm sweating through the shirt, Matt.
I can see.
Back on the football. 19th minute. Out wide, Sergio Roberto. Dembele on this right side. They've been busy. Cuadrado getting back defensively there, knocking out a play.
Well, look, Dave, I'm a fine one to talk. I went with olive green. Goodness knows what this is going to look like come out at the end of 90 minutes.
Rookie.
Very much so. Didn't even wear an undershirt.
Roberto gets clipped there from Cuadrado. The referee Garcia comes over. Just a talking to here to Cuadrado. Roberto will get up and try to walk this one off. Again, a little chippy here, but nothing, it seems, malicious between these two sides. That was a bad foul.
That was. I'm with you. Nothing too malicious, but I think Cuadrado knew what he was going to do there. Just a studs down the back of the Achilles on Roberto's right foot. Certainly a sore one. But look, you've got some very experienced players out here, rather inexperienced players as well, but no one wants to get injured in pre-season, that's for sure. Of course, professional pride. Of course, you want to win. You want to win every 50-50 tackle. But I don't think there's anybody going to do anything too stupid out there today.
Yeah, before the regular season starts, a victory is no injuries.
Yes. Fitness, match fitness, and no injuries. Exactly that.
Chesney plays it out. Bremer. Over 40 million euro signing from Torino. For Keane. Nice job holding that up. Still pressure from Barcelona. But Keane does a nice job to create some space. Racing forward, and he's fouled there. Sergio Roberto puts out the hand like, I'm sorry. Let's take a look at that move. Moise Kean, talent there on display.
Really is, and he's so quick over those first few yards. But I do sometimes think he's got those first few yards and he's got the blinkers on still. I know he got fouled, but he doesn't really pick his head up, see what's around him. He's got his head down. He's just running with the ball, whether he hits somebody, whether somebody tackles him, whether somebody fouls him. I think that's something he needs to add to his game. That's just that awareness of what's going on around him.
A couple of players who had really good games here in North America. They are being rested. It's Pedri and Ronald Araujo. Both of them done very well. Barcelona with the 6-0 victory over Inter Miami. Followed that up with the 1-0 win in the preseason Clásico in Vegas. Matt, you mentioned it, really a dominant performance from Barcelona in that one.
It was. They were absolutely fantastic. They were dominant all over the field, statistically speaking, as well as the scoreline. I know it was only 1-0, but they didn't have a shot on target, Real Madrid. They didn't even have a corner.
Locatelli loosens up Sandro on the left. Sandro into the 18. Touched away, Cuadrado. Juventus still in possession here. Rovella. It seems as though anything positive going forward for Juventus has actually started quite often with Locatelli so far tonight.
It is. He's a magical player, Locatelli. But also, you have to credit Barcelona as well. They had an awful lot of possession there, Juventus, but they just held firm, Barcelona. They didn't dive in, and they sent Juventus all the way back to keeper Chesney, and they're doing the same again here, Dave.
Here is that pressure. Chesney has to just clear it with the left foot down the line. Good work by Sandro, and then Cuadrado to hold it up and throw the foul. No, it looked like the referee Garcia was just about to pull the card out finally on that one for Eric Garcia, but he elects not to. Right through the back of Cuadrado there.
Yeah, it's a really silly foul from Garcia. There's absolutely no need. All he needs to do is hold Cuadrado up. He's facing his own goal, Cuadrado. No need for him to go through the back of the player. And I think you're right. The referee was going to give a yellow if it was a match day situation, if it was a La Liga game, if it was a Serie A game, or a Champions League game, that would have been a booking.
Chesney. Good flick forward here. Keane. Again, Locatelli. Di Maria. Great pass. Cuadrado's outside. Cuadrado misses wide. And the offside flag does come up late.
Well,
the flag came up late. It would not have counted.
Initially, Dave, I didn't think that was offside. Yes, the linesman's given it. We know there's no VAR, but initially I thought it was a really well-timed run from Cuadrado.
Very close. Just past the midway point of the first half, and Juventus close to taking the lead. Cuadrado couldn't finish it anyway, but the offside was close. Flag did come up late, but there is no VAR, as Matt mentioned. Out wide. Jordi Alba. Bellingham. Now all of a sudden Barcelona unable to hang onto the football much. A foul called there. Let's take a look at that offside. Great call.
It is, and it's clear as day. What do I know, Dave?
And the flag did come up early, to be fair.
It did come up early. He was very sure, very self-aware, the assistant referee on the far side, and anyway, Cuadrado missed the effort. He wasn't to know at the time that he was offside. I'm sure he would have had a little inkling that he was offside.
Well, I got to be honest, Matt, I thought he was onside as well.
I 100% thought he was onside. I thought he timed his run well.
We both missed it. Kudos to the assistant referee on the far side. Here comes Juventus again on this near side. Sandro. Oh, good layoff. Di Maria. Just let the ball get away from him momentarily. Locatelli again spots out the correct pass here on the near side. Cuadrado back to work. Di Maria with the back heels cleared away. Oh, Juventus feeling good about themselves right now. 25th minute, still no score. Locatelli again, Di Maria. Thought about the cross, pulls it back. Novella. Good square here, but Barcelona now on the back foot here. We have not said that much so far.
No, and they are on the back foot, but I like what they're doing here, Barcelona. They're just sitting off. They're soaking up the pressure at the moment. They've got that solid bank of four. Right now, it's a solid bank of five as well, with a four in front of them. It's almost 5-4-1 out of possession of the ball, Barcelona, because Juventus haven't really created that much, but Di Maria is finding pockets and pockets of space. He does it so well.
Cuadrado again to Di Maria. Good turn, Keane. That's well read there by Garcia. Christensen. Kessie, a huge part of that Serie A championship for AC Milan last season. Busquets. Alba will have to retreat momentarily here. Juventus, higher line, but here comes the ball. Lewandowski coming. We have not heard much from Lewandowski thus far.
And it's not just Lewandowski who's desperate to score. His teammates are desperate for him to score as well. Every time Kessie gets the ball, every time he picks his head up, he looks central. He tries to get the ball into Lewandowski. But you're right, Dave, you've hardly mentioned his name. You read out the team sheet, the starting 11 at the beginning of the game. Apart from that, he hasn't done a great deal.
Chesney forward. Many of you are wondering, Weston McKennie not in the starting 11. Paul Pogba is not available. He did not make the trip. He had suffered a knee injury. They're still waiting on word on how severe that is. That's a blow for Juventus, no doubt. The free transfer from Manchester United. Foul there on Juventus. Locatelli a little late on that tackle.
They're not bad business at all, is it, from Juventus? Get him on a free from Manchester United, sell him back to Man United for $115 million, and then get him back on a free. Economics 101, Dave.
That's Portuguese club good economics right there.
Well, it's certainly not Barcelona club economics, that's for certain.
I'll tell you what, if I hold a garage sale, I want the Portuguese football clubs to run it. Magnificent work financially in the transfer market for many. Ball cannot be kept in play. It'll be a throw-in for Juventus. 27.5 minutes gone at the Cotton Bowl. Dave Denholm and Matt Lawrence with you here on FS2. No score, Barcelona and Juventus, part of the Soccer Champions Tour 2022. And after some rocky first few minutes, Juventus have really settled in here in this first half.
Absolutely, thoroughly concur. They've been the better side, if anything, Juventus, in the last 10 or 15 minutes. They're certainly dominating possession at the moment. Just as I say that, they give the ball away.
Oh, good step up, Rovella. Cuadrado. Caria, time to turn. Perfect pass out wide. Here comes Juventus. Good crossing, Keane! Cannot get enough on it. Garcia got down hard, and he's a little slow to get up. Actually, that was Christensen, and now Keane is down.
Well, this is a terrific ball played in with the outside of the left foot, just in behind that back line of Barcelona. No surprise again that it's that man Di Maria, but also that's why Moise Kean is not a top draw centre forward. A swing and a miss there for Moise Kean, just about misses it with the right foot, hits his left shin pad.
And the referee is going to say it's hydration break time here, as two players still down at the 6, legs tangled there on that play between Moise Kean and Andres Christensen, getting checked out by the training staff. So both teams will take the hydration break. Matt, you just summed it up a few moments ago. Juventus back in this match. What does Barcelona need to do now to get it back to those first few minutes when they were on the front foot?
Well, I think it's going to be very difficult because of the heat, because of the humidity. The reason they were so successful in the first 10 or 15 minutes, because they were pushed so high up the field, really pressurising Juventus. I don't want to quite say they've run themselves ragged and they can't do it anymore, but it is so hot. It is sticky. I can't emphasise enough how hot and humid it is here. Look, we know that these players are used to playing in a certain amount of heated conditions, but this is another level, Dave, as you're fanning yourself off as we're standing here.
But you also have to know that they likely know that it's probably 45 and done for these fellas. Absolutely,
it is. I would imagine that there's every chance that we see 2 new sets of 11 in the second half, certainly with this heat humidity. We know the modern football team will have the nutritionists, will have the fitness coaches out there monitoring everything. And I think it'd almost be foolish to expect a player to go a full 90 here. Possibly 1 or 2 of them may go 60.
Juventus actually trained at Washburn Stadium not far from the Cotton Bowl, on the campus of SMU, so certainly got used to a little bit of this heat within the last few days here in Dallas. Right now, still no score. We're past the 30-minute mark in the hydration break currently. There will be one each half. You add that on in the stoppage time at the end of each half. Both teams getting a talking to from their managers. You got to take advantage of the coaching time. Any coaching time you get in the preseason. You can see Allegri and Xavi both going at it with their clubs.
This is where they earn the money, isn't it? This is almost an extension of a half-time, or it's a little break just before half-time, obviously, just to get those points across. And I think Allegri right now will be the happier of the 2 managers, that's for sure. But we just saw that cross from Di Maria with that outside to the left, but just curling it in behind the back line. If he's curling that into Lewandowski, it's 1-0. Lewandowski's whipping that into the corner of the goal, and that is 1-0.
And we do have a substitution for Barcelona. In fact, Serginho Dest coming in for Sergio Roberto. American international Serginho Dest, of course, went through the Ajax youth system before transferring over to Barcelona. That was a very pleasant surprise in the world of football for American football. Certainly not a surprise that Dest is absolutely talented enough. But whenever Barcelona comes calling, that is big news.
It really is, and he is talented, and he is one of not that many players in the modern game who is naturally 2-footed as well. We saw it in the last game against Real Madrid. He doesn't mind going to the byline, crossing with his right foot, or cutting inside and shooting with his left. Now, does he play a whole hour now? There's 58 minutes, 59 minutes left of the game.
Barça has more than 22 players available tonight, so it may be a fact that he gets 60 minutes potentially. We'll keep an eye on that in the second half and see when he gets subbed out. If he does indeed, may get less than those 60 minutes, may only play 45. Forward now for Barcelona. It's Lewandowski all the way back to midfield here. A couple of former Dortmund front runners here, Aubameyang and Lewandowski. Christensen and Kean got up and were fine. That's good news. After tangling legs there at the 6 on a Juventus foray forward just minutes ago here. We've had the hydration break. We're back at it. A little bit more pep in the step of Barcelona here after the hydration break. It's Dest. First time really on the football. Out wide, Dembele. Dembele cutting it back. In the 18. Dembele! Shot! Goal! Individually from Ousmane Dembele, it's 1-0.
assist to the hydration break, Dave. I think that after the hydration break, they were very much on the front foot, Barcelona. Serginho Dest, does he get an assist there? But what an individual moment of magic here from Dembele. Here he is, Dest. He'll claim that assist, lays it into Dembele. Now it's all about that young man. Twinkle-toed, fleet of foot, and from that angle he shouldn't be able to score. Chesney's not going to be happy with that. Cuts it back onto his right foot. It's a really tight angle. Yes, he smashes it underneath the goalkeeper, but the goalkeeper has to stand up big and strong there, not get beaten at that near post.
Ousmane Dembele, 32 goals and 150 appearances for Barcelona. Normally a setup man. We mentioned the 13 assists last season, and he does it himself here tonight. And Barcelona have the 1-0 lead here in the first half.
And we saw him do it in the opening 5 or 10 minutes, and he went the other way. He took it inside onto his left foot and struck. So that's always keeping the defender second guessing. If you can go inside or go outside. I said Dest can do it, certainly Dembele can do it. Initially went inside onto his left, cuts it back here onto his right. Yes, a good finish, but you have to question the goalkeeper here, Chesney.
Sensational play by Dembele. Maybe caught Chesney a little bit there. Barcelona back on it. Giveaway there, Lewandowski laying it down. Aubameyang can't get there. Well, good turns of Carrion. Space for Juventus. Cuadrado. 1v1 with Dest. Cuadrado. Barcelona back to help out defensively.
Well, where Dembele or Dest can go inside or outside, Cuadrado can only go inside onto his right foot. Doesn't keep the defender second guessing at all. You know exactly what he's going to do. He only stands on that left foot of his.
34-year-old Colombian renewed his contract with Juve all the way back in April, all the way through this season. Good work there defensively by Dest to Dembele. The crowd loves it as Dembele working through the Juventus defense again here to midfield to Kessie. Aubameyang. Patience here from Barcelona. Lewandowski trying to turn his defender out wide, and he does. Lewandowski. Provider. Just out of the reach of Nico there, and a foul is called. And Serginho Dest a little too anxious there.
But this is how desperate Lewandowski is to get in the game, though, isn't it? This is the goal, though, from Dembele. No way in the world that he should be able to score from there. Yes, he strikes it well, but he strikes it through the goalkeeper. Chesney gets down really late there. He has to be saving that. A top draw goalkeeper saves that. If it's Manuel Neuer, if it's Ter Stegen, if it's Ederson, Alisson, they save that.
Busquets. Great switch. Aubameyang 1v1. Danilo. Good ball movement. Alba. Cut up there by Locatelli again. And Juventus just clearing lines there for a little break defensively. 38th minute. They trail 1-0 on the goal from Ousmane Dembele.
For large portions of this game, poor old Moise Kean is ploughing that lone furrow up there. He really is. He's being marked by Garcia, which means then Christensen can drop off, or Garcia can get in front of Kean and Christensen goes behind him. It's really, really hard for Moise Kean.
Throw in Juventus. Alexandra. You mentioned Bremer from Torino, one of the best defensive teams in Serie A last season. Just a little short for Di Maria there. Juventus still in control of the ball.
Di Maria, haven't mentioned his name in the last 10 or 15 minutes. When anything has been going well for Juventus, it goes through Di Maria. And Di Maria has been finding those pockets of space in the middle of the field. Now he's out there hugging the touchline, getting chalk on his boots. I want to see him more in the centre of the park.
Manucci starts up with a good ball. Locatelli out wide. Cuadrado. Cross. Keane. Tied.
Told you he couldn't kick it with his left foot.
Moise Kean kicks it right through the back of the net. 39th minute, we are all level.
It's a terrific cross, this from Cuadrado. But Serginho Dest isn't close enough. He gets tucked far too far in here, Serginho Dest. Leaves himself far too much to do to get across. This is really half-hearted, just dangling a leg out. That's poor defending from Dest, but what a great cross from Cuadrado. Into that corridor of uncertainty. Ter Stegen can't come for it. Poor defending from Garcia as well. Moise Kean inside of the right foot. Thank you very much, 1-1.
And Matty, dare I say, Moise Kean, very Robbie Keane-like there in the middle. Just get the ball in the back of the net. And Keane made the good run through the center towards the 6. Slots it home. Good ball from Cuadrado. And we are level at 1.
Well, I'll let you tell Robbie Keane that you're comparing him to Moise Kean. I would imagine the goal-scoring record's slightly different, but you're right.
Well, I didn't say Robbie Keane was Moise Kean-like. I said Moise Kean
just the name
was Robbie Keane-like. That does make a difference.
It does, you're right.
1-1, Barcelona back on the football here. And you can use any excuse you like about the Heat. Great teams make great plays. Both of these teams have done that thus far. Dembele, he did it just moments ago. Dembele! Dembele! He does it again! It's 2-1! Go to sleep now, Juventus defense! Ousmane Dembele is here at the Cotton Bowl!
I don't care whether it's a testimonial, a pre-season friendly or the Champions League final. When you draw level, you then stay tough, you stay resolute, and you take it to half-time at 1-1. This is dreadful defending. Cuadrado half-hearted there. Nobody forces Dembele to get his head down whatsoever. No one gets close enough. Look at this defending from Cuadrado. Just dangles a leg. Dembele says, thanks very much. I'll cut the ball back onto my left foot and I'll find that far corner. Magnificent from the young man. He can go both ways. Cuadrado with his hands up. He doesn't want to tackle him. He's in the penalty area. Absolutely dreadful for Dembele. That's a talent right there.
Nothing Chesney could do on that one, to be fair. It's 2-1 Barcelona in the 42nd minute. It's 2-1 Ousmane Dembele. Juve. Di Maria gets pushed down. The referee with a late whistle there. Wanted to let play on. Too much in it there from Barcelona's defense, and it'll be a free kick for Juventus. Far side, right near midfield. They have to now settle down again and try to get back into this one before the break.
Well, you wait minutes and minutes and minutes, don't you, for that London bus to come, and then all three come at once. Absolutely magnificent. 34th minute, 39th, and the 40th minute.
The bus is full of goals, and here comes Cuadrado again on this left side. Cuadrado! Zakaria from 24, smashes it high and wide.
I agree, smashes high and wide. There's never any belief here in Zakaria that he was going to get that knee over the ball, that he was going to strike through it with the laces. It's always arcing away from goal. Ter Stegen just watched that one sail over the crossbar.
Ter Stegen. Players on either side, he'll use Christensen. Building out of the back, Barcelona. Dest. Loose pass there, nicely cleaned up by Robert Lewandowski all the way back. Not exactly where you want him living, that's for sure, but good work by Lewandowski to make sure he cleans it up defensively for Barca.
Give him some credit. He wants to touch the ball. He's going to go anywhere to touch the ball. He wants to get into the game, but you're right, he wants to be playing in between the width of the penalty area.
Is there more in it here before the halftime? Bremer comes all the way across there. Good throw. Kessie. Busquets. Alba. Cross past the 6 there. Aubameyang made the run. Stays in play. That's good work by Alexandro. Bremer and Bonucci switching spots there in the center of defense right now. Ball got on the field there. A second ball may have been a little distracting there on the far side. Di Maria didn't really notice, though. And it'll be a throw-in for Juventus. 44th minute. A late flurry of goals here in this first half. Ousmane Dembele with 2, Moise Kean with 1, and that's where we stand. 2-1 Barcelona. Played all the way back now, Chesney. Bonucci, that is a bad giveaway there. He hadn't done that this half, that's for sure. He was breaking lines rather well. This one, not so much. Dembele. Kessie! Oh, what a save there. Chesney should have been 3-1. Dembele, the goal scorer, turns provider to Kessie. And Chesney is equal to the task.
It really was, and I've watched a number of highlight reels of Frank Kessie, and quite often he will just have a little dink over the goalkeeper. Here he goes with power. Credit Chesney. I thought he was culpable for the first goal, but this is a wonderful save from Chesney.
Really is, just over the crossbar, so it'll be a corner kick on the far side. In-swinger, here it comes. They'll play it short instead. Busquets out wide again. Dembele now on the left. Christensen. The Barca fans certainly want at least one more here, Matt, in the final moments of the first half. 2 minutes of stoppage time to be added on here. Dest. Oh, what a turn by Busquets. Nothing the youngster Ravella could do but grab the shirt and tug him down. Free kick Barcelona.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please. The fourth official has indicated that 2 minutes...
Just all about having your head on a swivel. Busquets knows exactly what is going on around him. He knows where everybody is. He's always got that picture in his head as the ball's coming towards him. It's not the ball comes to him and then he decides what to do. He's already decided what he's going to do with the ball before it comes to him. Such a good player, Busquets.
Nico taken down hard there. Maybe a little frustration being worked out on the youngster there from Alexandro.
Yeah, can't get anywhere near Dembele, so I'll kick the youngster.
It will be a free kick here. Busquets. Again, perfectly switched the pitch here. Oh, just in front of Lewandowski. He liked the thought, not the execution, and Chesney's on it.
He's just not getting into the game, Lewandowski. Everything's down the flanks from Barcelona's point of view. And certainly not to the detriment of the side, that's for certain. You don't need to spend 50 million on Lewandowski the way they're playing right now. It's just all about how can they get him into the game.
Dembele on the hat-trick. Dembele slows it up a bit. Aubameyang. He'll pull it back. We're into the second of the 2 minutes of stoppage time. Matt, your thoughts on this first 45?
Well, it's been quite a remarkable game of football, considering it's a pre-season friendly, considering it's 100 degrees or 175, as I said beforehand. I think Barcelona have been the better team. They were the better team for the first 15 minutes. Then Juventus came into the game for 10 or 12 minutes. And then Barcelona, after the hydration break, really came back into it. It's been a fun game. It's been a real game of football. It hasn't felt like a pre-season friendly.
We may extend past the 2 minutes if the referee decides. Nope, he says we are done. The first 45 minutes are in the books. FC Barcelona through Ousmane Dembele with a brace lead Juventus 2-1 at the half. This is the Soccer Champions Tour on FS2. Cotton Bowl, the two teams taking back to the pitch as Barcelona leads Juventus 2-1 after 45 minutes. It's the Soccer Champions Tour here on FS2. Dave Denholm alongside Matty Lawrence for this one. And Matt, an electric first 45 minutes after a bit of a slow start for Juventus. They got on the front foot, then Barcelona through Ousmane Dembele grabs the lead. Moise Kean, you saw him right there, ties it up, and then just a minute later, it's Dembele again for Barca.
Yeah, we saw some really good goals, that's for sure. We saw some individual mistakes as well, but let's credit Dembele with the 2 goals. Let's credit Moise Kean with the goal as well. And look, Dembele's ability to go both ways, whether it's cutting inside onto his left foot or going outside onto his right, it's got the defenders guessing. They don't know how to deal with him at all, and he's been thriving down this right-hand side, Dembele. The person who hasn't been thriving is Lewandowski, the big money signing, the man who was supposed to propel Barcelona to the top of La Liga, was supposed to make them win Champions League. It hasn't happened in that first half.
Interesting to note, not as many changes maybe as we thought might happen here, certainly for Juventus, as several of the starters for this match are back onto the pitch, at least to begin this second 45 minutes. Barcelona in the yellow jerseys, Juventus, of course, in the white with the black stripes. Two new goalkeepers in this one for the second half. For Juventus, it is Mattia Perrin. And it's Iñaki Peña for Barcelona. So back to it here. Referee Elton Garcia waiting to receive word. It'll be Barcelona on the football to begin the second half. You see Ansu Fati at the bottom of your picture there. Nothing like heading to the bench and having Ansu Fati and Rafinha, and the list goes on and on and on for Barcelona. You still see Robert Lewandowski out there, though, Matt, trying to get that first goal for Barcelona. And we are underway to begin the second half. Frankie de Jong on the football there. He is a substitute here to begin the second half. De Jong. Christensen.
Number 27,
So not as many changes as we thought here in this stifling heat in Dallas. Maybe a good workout here for both of those starting 11s. There have been a few changes as we outlined. Gavi is in there for Barcelona as well. Ball played forward there. That's the new substitute for Juventus. Federico Gatti in the middle of defense there commits the foul. So it'll be a free kick, Barcelona right near midfield. Taken there by Barcelona. De Jong again. Di Maria right there in front of him. Jordi Alba out to the left. It is Alba. Back here, De Jong.
Yeah, Dave, we don't quite know what's going to happen with Frankie de Jong. I know that Barcelona are certainly trying to lever him out the door, that's for sure, trying to push him towards Manchester United. But I'm very tempted to believe that de Jong and Christensen are the best two centre-halves at this club at the moment. I think de Jong's a better player than Eric Garcia, certainly defensively. Whether he will remain at the club, Frankie de Jong, who knows?
Foul there. Whistled on Bremer. So it'll be a free kick, Barcelona. 47th minute. Ousmane Dembele, who had the brace in the first half, was substituted out here, so he will not get the hat trick tonight. Juventus' goal scorer, Moise Kean, still in there, chasing the ball down now. De Jong playing it back.
And we talked about, we assumed there may be 11 substitutions for both sides. It hasn't happened, that's for certain, has it?
You see the substitutions coming in for Juventus. 48th minute, Gatti, confirmation there, replacing Bonucci. Ball played all the way back here. So Mattia Perrin, that's the sub for Chesney as Perrin plays it out with the left foot. Kept in play momentarily by Cuadrado, but it'll be a throw in Barcelona. 48th minute.
Yeah,
There's Gino Dest, who subbed in the first half. Beg your pardon there, Matt. Dest. Kessie, good move. Kessie, cross to the back post. Fati was there, but so was Danilo with a header out of play. On this near side, quickly taken. Jordi Alba. Barcelona back on possession.
Well, they've made many more substitutions of Barcelona, but they've slipped into that familiar pattern of dominating the game. Yes, only 3 minutes into this second half, but they've been much the better side. Yes, early on, but they've just carried on where they left off at the back end of the first half, and they have made a plethora of substitutions as well.
Forward here. Di Maria. Oh, pressured there, he goes down. Foul was called. More importantly, Di Maria holding that right foot. Jordi Alba a little too aggressive there. Di Maria shielding the ball at midfield. just see it coming here. Di Maria gets clipped there. Not a lot in it.
Exactly, not a lot in it. He's got that innate ability, hasn't he, to go over when not touched, Di Maria.
Free kick, though. Juventus on the football, not on the far side. Played all the way back to Parent. Out wide, too far. It's there again. Here are the subs that came into the second half for Barcelona. One of them a bit of a surprise there, Marilyn Pjanic. Of course, transferred from Juventus to Barcelona just a couple of seasons ago. And now it'll be another throw in here. Barcelona on the far side, just inside the offensive half. You see Rafinha in there. He's not really yet touched the football, to be fair. Near side. Oh, good ball into the channel there. Oh, Gavi, what a move. Cut off there at the last moment. Danilo still not out of trouble. Rafinha! Saved it over the bar. Shame on you for doubting Rafinha, Dave Denholm. Wow, what a blast there. He is enjoying life here at Barcelona, isn't he, Matt?
He really is, and Juventus give the ball away again, 25 yards out. His first couple of touches in this second half, Rafinha gets it out of his feet and he strikes it really well and then trots over to take the corner. Left-footed outswinger.
Here it comes. The 6 headed away momentarily. Di Maria touch on it there defensively. Another touch. Does clear it out nicely. Di Maria out wide, Keane. Cuadrado well across the field. Not a lot of help otherwise. Keane stood up there but does a nice job maintaining possession for the Italian side. And Danilo gets pushed from behind. It's an easy call there. Free kick. Juventus right in front of the bench. 51st minute. Barcelona lead 2-1 on a brace from Ousmane Dembele in the first 45 minutes.
Yeah, he absolutely lit the pitch up here, didn't he, at the Cotton Bowl? Here in Dallas, he was quite magnificent. Dembele, I bet he wants to be out there still. He'd be desperate for a hat-trick.
What a touch. Oh, good ball there. De Jong read it. Still loose. Into the area. Lit free. Goal! It's Keane again, and it's 2-2. Moise Keane is keeping up with the Dembele's tonight.
And he's still out there. The hat-trick still on for Moise Keane. The boos ring out around the Cotton Bowl as well. Predominantly Barcelona fans here, but what a ball this is from Di Maria. Just cut out by De Jong. And it's slightly fortuitous here as the ball ricochets into the path of Moise Keane.
But look at Locatelli getting down again, doing the dirty work for his teammates. You see the fist pump by Locatelli after the goal is scored, right to the legs of Ter Stegen. And it's all tied at 2 early in the second half. What a game here at the Cotton Bowl tonight.
It really is. He drilled it hard and low. I don't think he was specifically aiming for between the legs, but keep it hard and low. Forced the goalkeeper to make a save, and he couldn't.
Ansu Fati down the line. Lewandowski. Fati. Gavi. Pjanic. Good ball forward, good turn. Out wide here again, it's Gavi. Laid off Alba. Cross headed away momentarily. Good fight by Cuadrado to create some space defensively. De Jong does a nice job stepping in. It's Barca's ball back near midfield. 53rd minute, we're back tied at 2. Talk about Gavi, 17 years old. I cannot remember being 17 years old. It was so long ago. Just an amazing talent for Barcelona. Here comes De Jong. De Jong in the middle. Lewandowski, right foot shot deflected. Waiting for it is parrying.
That's the one, though. That's where we want him. And that's where Lewandowski wants to be. In between the width of the goalposts, gets the ball out of his feet, takes the strike, takes a bit of a deflection, but he won't mind that, Lewandowski. He doesn't mind missing because he'll just go again.
Bremer clears it up on the near side. Now Di Maria again. This one gets away from him momentarily, but hustles back. Good work by Alba. Pjanic, head up. Shot blocked there, just inside the 18. Still available, and Juventus comes away with momentarily, and a foul is called. Barcelona will stay on the football here with a free kick. 54th minute. Barcelona and Juventus tied 2-2 at the Cotton Bowl. Early goal here in the second half from Juventus' Moise Kean, and we are game on. Fati. It really is amazing the weapons these teams have at this level. Barcelona, Ansu Fati may play some, you know. Ansu Fati is one of the most talented players in the world, and he'll wonder if he can get a game at Barcelona.
Absolutely. And you've got Rafinha, and you've got Aubameyang, and you've got Lewandowski. The players they've got at their disposal, certainly in terms of forward-thinking players. I think it's at the other end of the field where they'll become undone, Barcelona, when they play against better sides like a Juventus. It's not exactly a defensive battle here.
Good step up there. Here comes Di Maria. Pass forward. Open on the far side was Keane. He's on the hat trick. There's a shot. Save there. Iñaki Peña made no mistake. Cuadrado never afraid to take a hit from anywhere on the pitch.
He isn't, and he loves cutting in onto that right foot. It's a great strike from Cuadrado. Not a particularly convincing save, that's for sure, from Peña. Just tips it over the crossbar.
And it is Di Maria now, in swinging left foot on the near side. Juventus with the corner. The crowd's starting to get a little more riled up here as we're back at level at 2.
Yeah, first corner of the game. 50-odd minutes into the game. First corner for Juventus.
Di Maria gives way to Cuadrado for the outswinging right foot here. Here it comes. 7 yards out, didn't miss by much. Always going wide in the end from Gotti. Youngster Federico Gotti, back after being on loan with Frosinone.
Yeah, we know he attacks the ball really well at both ends of the field, Gatti. In the attacking sense from those corner kicks or other set pieces, and certainly defensively as well.
Matt, you mentioned Rafinha and the fun he's having. 2 goals and 2 assists so far in this preseason. He had that lone goal against Real Madrid in the 1-0 victory in Vegas. He's on the football there. Good little touch forward here. Kessie, can he run it down? Coming across nicely there. Juventus stay strong defensively.
Well, we shouldn't be surprised. We know there haven't been that many substitutions. The game's got a little bit stretched. There's a lot more areas of space for the oppositions to attack each other. And we're seeing more and more corners as well. We hardly saw any corners in the first half. The game's really coming alive now, as are the fans.
In swinger. Into 6. Headed away. Opportunity here for Juventus to clear on the far side. Cuadrado does a good job of it. Barcelona battle back. It's Rafinha again. Out wide in the corner, it's Kessie. Early cross. Lewandowski just over the bar.
Well, he's going to try and try and try again. It's Lewandowski. He wants to hit that back of the net. He's absolutely desperate. And he does this so well, just pulls off defenders as well to find a little bit of space, Lewandowski. That's why he's one of the best in the business. You just see him 2 yards just to the right-hand side. Look at that. Finds a little bit of space, but they're attacking headers. You've got to head the ball down, make it difficult for the goalkeeper. Lewandowski, he's desperate. He wants to be out there for 90 minutes.
Great ball from Kessie, too, as Lewandowski did peel away. Kessie could almost sense where he was going to be. Juventus, a little bit of an injury concern here. It will be a goal kick when we get back to it. Is that Bremer walking off? He is coming around the entire length of the back of the end line there, and there will be a substitution here for Juve. It'll be Daniele Rugani coming in to replace Brenner. And Bremer had a good night, certainly. You don't want to take any chances here, so it'll be the backline of Rugani and Gatti in the middle for Juventus the rest of the way here. 59th minute. Played short. Gatti. Danilo loses possession there. Gatti cleans it back up. Carrying it forward. Good ball out wide. Quadrado's open. Juve back in the attack. Keane wants that third. Quadrado instead to the far side. Di Maria takes the early ball, and Di Maria.
There's only one Marco van Basten. He's a good player, Di Maria. Just couldn't quite get his knee over the ball there. It's a decent effort, and why not try it in pre-season? We got a Mexican wave, Dave.
We do have the wave going on here at the Cotton Bowl. The rush of fans here in the 2-2 draw so far. Even at twos. We got some substitutions coming in here soon for Juventus. And it looks like it is going to be more wholesale changes here. For Juventus, it'll be Mattia Compagnon, Nicolo Fagioli, and Luca Pellegrini. So 3 youngsters coming on. Fagioli, you see him in the number 44. Luca Pellegrini, everybody's high on Luca Pellegrini, and why not? Replacing Locatelli, Alexandro coming out. Also, Compagnon, the goal scorer, scored against Chivas in the 80th minute of the game that Matt Lawrence was in attendance of. So he's on the pitch. We'll see if he can continue his goal scoring streak. 61st minute.
Much better surroundings, much more conducive for broadcasting was the Allegiant Stadium. Nicely air conditioned, didn't sweat through my shirt there.
Toughen it up, man, let's go. Good ball towards Lewandowski. Pressure here from the Juve, hung up on the pitch. Can they win the ball back? Indeed they do, foul called. There you see the confirmation of the players who entered the match for Juventus. Rugani earlier, Pellegrini, Compagnon, and Fagioli. Still Angel Di Maria directing traffic, Quadrado. And it looks like there's going to be some substitutions now for Barcelona. Memphis Depay among them. Several more coming in, actually. Alejandro Balda. Piqué, Gerard Piqué going to make an appearance here. The crowd's going to love that. Also coming in, Pablo Torres. You see Piqué there. Getting the captain's armband, and absolutely here in the 62nd minute you do that. Rest of the subs again coming in, Memphis Depay, Balda. And there you see the youngster Pablo Torres. 62nd minute. And why not Memphis Depay to be a game changer here as Lewandowski makes way.
Well, we talked about all those forward-thinking players. I don't think we talked about Depay. We mentioned Fati, we mentioned Lewandowski, Rafinha.
Yeah, he
mentioned Memphis Depay.
Just 13 goals last season, you know. If you need it. Here we go. Barcelona's players who just came in. Confirmation of Torre and Balda. Memphis Depay, but here's Marc Quadrado getting loose. Ball touched away. Zakaria couldn't clean it up. Good work there by Gavi. What a turn. Foul there. Gavi draws the praise from the crowd there here in the 63rd minute on a brilliant turn.
Probably not the first person to say it, but I think Gavi's got some talent, hasn't he? At 17 years of age. He's probably got a future in the game.
Pjanic, Gavi, there he is. Gavi with Depay in front of him, cuts it inside. Torres on the left foot, out wide. Fati flips it back, there's Torres. That's the early ball to the back post, deflected. He'll have to chase it down. Can he maintain possession? Di Maria getting in there. Runs out of play. A little bit of pushing there. Moise Keane getting a little active, but it'll be a throw in Barca. They take it quickly. Gavi. Listen to this crowd. They want a goal here from Barcelona. Touch passing. Back to a flick. Just a little bit late.
You're right, Dave. The crowd's certainly very lively. They must have been hydrating a lot during that first half.
Memphis Depay getting in there in the first few moments. Quick glance at that foul. You do not want to run into Memphis Depay at full speed.
That was quite a coming together as well, wasn't it, between Cuadrado and Depay? And with all these changes as well, the tempo's kind of ratcheted up a notch or two as well.
65th minute towards Keane, a little too far. Piqué got a head on it. Cleaned up here, back to Pena. Keeps it in play here. 2-2 the score. 2 goals of Ousmane Dembele in the first half. A goal from Moise Keane in the first and in the second halves, and that's where we're level at 2. Pjanic, good turn. Space here on the far side. Barcelona in the middle of the field. Try the left. Balda. Pushed away momentarily. Cleaned up again by Fati. Balda. Towards the end line. Cross in towards the 6. Cut away momentarily by Gotti. Still active here out wide. Zakaria trying to keep it away. And he does. Battling there on this near side with Pablo Torres, but it will be a throw-in for Juventus.
And look, Balda's another player for Barcelona, another young player, 18 years of age, I think, and he's got immense talent, the left back. Not only is he a good defender for a young man at 18, the defensive attributes will grow the older you get, but he's so comfortable on the ball and getting to the byline. We just saw that wonderful cross. Yes, it was cut out. Such a small back lift as well from Balda, just whipping the ball in.
Ball went out of play there. So it will be a throw-in for Barcelona, about 25 yards off the end line, near side of the pitch. 66 minute in a tie game here at the Cotton Bowl. Throw-in Barcelona. Balda spent time at Barcelona B last season. Throws it in there, and Fati will play it back to midfield. De Jong. Thought about Ansu Fati's run in the middle there, but Fati and Depay taking up the same space on that one. De Jong thought better of it. Possession here from Barcelona. Torres out wide. Comes Rafinha. Crowd feeling something here. The cross deflected away.
He just loves playing on that left-hand side, Rafinha. Cutting in onto his favoured left foot, whether he whips crosses in or whether he shoots on goal.
On the ground there, foul as Memphis Depay is pushed from behind. Free kick. Barcelona in a dangerous spot here. Just outside of the penalty circle. Take a look at it.
Here it is, a foul. Absolutely no need from Gatti whatsoever. Again, Depay's facing away from goal. He's facing the opposition goal. Why does he go through the back of him? He doesn't need to. Just run up to him, hold him up. A little bit of naive defending there from Gatti. And you've now got a plethora of players over the ball. What are they doing? Rock, paper, scissors to see who takes this. Depay's there. You would assume Rafinha's there.
23 yards away, just outside of that left post for the goalkeeper, Perin. Perin will set up a wall here. So far, it's 4. And so far, it's 3 players from Barcelona who want a piece of it. We'll see who takes it. Pjanic, Memphis, and you would imagine Rafinha will actually get the task here in the 68th minute. Wall is set. Referee still waiting. There is a player down behind the wall for Juventus. It's Fagioli. Rafinha with the left foot. Here he comes. Off the woodwork. Ball still loose for Barcelona. Torres. Fati. Towards the back post. Off the woodwork again. 0 for 2. Barcelona inches away from recapturing the lead. It's still 2-2.
The upright is the goalkeeper's best friend, that's for certain. And Perin is really happy for the width of that post. Here's the first one from Rafinha. Up and over the wall and back down, just not back down quite enough. Perin absolutely stranded there. And this is the second one from Ansu Fati, just dinked towards that back stick. And ricochets back from just underneath the crossbar. Really unfortunate for Fati. But as I say, goalkeeper's best friend, the uprights and the crossbar.
Best friends for life for Mathieu Perin after those two. Barcelona back on the football on the restart. 69th minute, late in it. We're into the 70th now.
The players do realize this is a pre-season friendly, right?
No, they do not, apparently. And that's all well and good for everybody here at the Cotton Bowl tonight. Soccer Champions Tour on fire here on a hot night in Dallas. Here they come again. Gavi save Perin, and he does not give up a rebound there. Gatti gives him a tap on the head, applauding his work getting down and making the save. That was actually Pablo Torre.
It's a wonderful run, it really is, and again, such little backlift here from Gavi, just trying to catch Perin unawares, but you have to credit Perin. Nice soft hands, doesn't give up the rebound, gathers at the second attempt, but Gavi, boy, is the kid going to be good.
My apologies to Gavi, I had it right the first time. Out wide again, Barcelona still in possession. Knocking on the door, knocking on the posts, literally twice. Here it comes, Panic's flipping it forward, that's a little too far. Gatti gets ahead on it. Barca still in control, De Jong. Try the middle again. Foul. Easy call there for the referee. Fagioli a little late in. Free kick, Barcelona, this one's farther out. Closer to about 37 yards out here, middle of the field for Barcelona. They take it quickly, Gavi. Torre. Bolden. Piqué. Not getting a lot of love here, as you would imagine.
Huge Shakira fans here in Dallas.
Rafinha cannot keep it in. It'll be a throw-in for Juventus. 15 yards off the end line here. 71st minute.
But just started to get the better of the game, haven't they, in this second half now, Barcelona. They've made a whole host of changes. 10 changes, I think, they've made to Juventus's 4. But the likes of Gavi has come in and started dictating the tempo. And, of course, Rafinha, Memphis Depay as well, Ansu Fati. They've got such talent going forward, Barcelona.
Pellegrini touched that one down. It's cleared up the pitch. Piqué will have it. We have not called Keane or Di Maria's name in the last 5 to 10 minutes. Oh, forward, Depay, good turn. Memphis Depay. All wide, Fati. Once again, Barcelona with some serious possession here. De Jong in the offensive half. Torre, Pjanic, just a little bit behind Depay. Cleared away there, Pellegrini. I don't know if it was a miscommunication.
Well, he wanted Perin to come and collect the ball. If the goalkeeper's not calling for it, you just have to clear your lines, and that's exactly what Pellegrini did. No point dithering in your own penalty area. Just cleared his lines, got rid.
It's all Barcelona right now. Depay. Fati on the right foot, middle of the pitch. Foul. Free kick, Barcelona. Cuadrado's arguing he doesn't have much argument, it doesn't look like. We'll get a replay here. In the 73rd minute, here's the foul.
I don't think there can be any complaints there. He's dangled his foot there, Cuadrado. Possibly just played the ball first. It's hard to tell from this angle, but the referee's right there. He's on the spot, good positioning from the ref, but Cuadrado certainly didn't agree with that.
We saw it from the opposite side of the pitch. Barcelona in the ensuing free kick rattled the crossbar and the woodwork twice. Now it's on the near side of the pitch. A shade closer at 20 yards out.
It's much harder here. No free kick taker wants to be taking a free kick from 18.5, 19 yards out. It's very hard. It's a really hard skill to get the ball up and over the wall and back down the other side. Quite often here you'll see players either trying to curl it round the wall or go for sheer power and hit it towards the far post. Pjanic certainly spotted the ball there. Probably would lead me to believe he's about to take it.
Fagioli gets the unenviable task again of...
You're the youngster.
Yeah.
Get down there, lay back behind the wall.
Lay down, kid. 74th minute. Rafinha's over it as well.
Well, and look, they're manoeuvring the ball as well. The Barcelona players, they've moved the ball just a few inches further away from the penalty area. The referee wasn't quite seeing, and he's done it again there, Pjanic.
Oh, and it is finally a yellow card on Di Maria. I was going to say, if this was a regular season match, that would have been an earlier yellow card. Di Maria actually forcing the referee's hand here.
And the referee's not paying attention. Pjanic has moved the ball about probably half a foot, 2 feet back towards his own goal, which is exactly where he wants it. If he can move it another 3 yards out, he'd do that. The referee, every time he turns his back, the ball gets moved a few inches further.
Is it Rafinha? Is it Pjanic? 5-man wall. Pjanic, right foot, just over the bar.
Well, I said it's a hard skill. From that distance, it's very hard to get the ball up and over the wall and back down the other side. He does the first bit, gets it up and over the wall, but with that power, it's always going to go over the crossbar.
Hydration break time here, the 75th minute. Just announced over the loudspeaker in the Cotton Bowl that Angel Di Maria did in fact get the yellow card. We saw it there. Bit of time wasting from Di Maria on that free kick. Cooling break here at the Cotton Bowl. Temperatures hovering around at 3 digits still. Certainly a kickoff well above 100. But boy, Matt, it has not affected play tonight, it seems.
It hasn't. Of course, they've had lots of substitutions, or Barcelona have had many. I think they've had 10. Juventus have had 4. But there's been no let-up. It's been quite magnificent. The game has been played at a really hectic pace, but it hasn't lacked quality. It's not just been hell for leather. It's not just been everybody running around like headless chickens. It's been really top quality stuff. Granted, at times the goalkeeping and defending hasn't been up to speed, hasn't quite been top draw, but certainly the attacking play we've seen, Dave, it's been absolutely wonderful. It's been a real spectacle here as well at the Cotton Bowl. You don't always expect it from pre-season friendly. Sometimes they have a testimonial feel to them, but this has got a real league game feel about them. Of course, they don't play in the same league, so a Europa League or a Champions League feel to it.
Certainly the crowd at the Cotton Bowl has contributed to that mightily. 3 more substitutions for Juventus. Confirmation right there in your screen. Among them, Mattias Sule, Tommaso Barbieri. And the last one here coming in, Nicolo Kudryk. Angel Di Maria has seen his last moment of play here tonight. What an effort from him. Finishes it with the yellow card, but what a night for Di Maria. He was everywhere for Juventus. Still those subs coming in here in the last few months, getting confirmation of who's coming out. That's Juan Cuadrado. Coming in will be Barbieri. Tommaso Barbieri. And for Kudryk, who's coming in there? Coming out, I should say. Barcelona going to make a few more subs as well. Perfect time to do it here in the hydration break. Why not? And for Barcelona, it's youngsters here. There's Easy Abde coming in. Making his way onto the pitch. You see him there. Also coming in now, the number 29. That's Marquesado. Youngster here. So now we're getting into the wholesale substitution time. But again, a little bit more than we thought out of the starters and many of the regulars in this match.
Yeah, I only thought that the regulars, the starting lineup, wouldn't play a 60 or 75-minute game because of the heat and humidity. We know as you get closer to the season starting, you want to be playing 60, 75 minutes, and then in that last pre-season friendly, before the league season starts, you want to be doing a full 90. But with this heat, with the humidity, I am very surprised. Certainly had a 34-year-old Di Maria playing 75, 76 minutes, but he put in a real shift. He's still got such quality, Di Maria.
Yeah, yellow card there. Welcome to the match. Alex Collado with a yellow card there on his first real effort. Juve with the free kick there. They go down the left wing into the attack here. Compagnon gets held up there defensively by Barcelona. Nice job, and a foul is committed, so it'll be a free kick for Barca. 79th minute after the hydration break is done. We're still tied 2-2. And just if you're wondering, there will be no extra time nor penalties in this match. The game can end in a draw here. As we are forward now with Barcelona. We don't want it. Probably won't get it, to be perfectly frank, the way they're playing. Easy Abde over here on this near side. Abde on the right foot, back to his left. Cuts the cross in, it's deflected down. Fagioli clears it with the left foot at the 18. Not out of danger here. Barcelona still on the attack. Carrying it into the area there. Torre with a dribble, but it's cleaned up at the end line there.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please.
They'll slow it down here for Juventus.
We've got a number of youngsters on show now. They're trying to prove a point. There's probably going to be a few players taking too many touches at the moment. They want to prove a point to their manager that they deserve to be out there, and sometimes you just try a little bit too hard.
Ball played back there nicely. Cleaned up well. Juventus now carrying it forward. Pellegrini in the middle. Foul was called. Nicely done there. Nicola Rovella. Free kick for Juventus, about 10 yards in front of the midfield stripe. 80th minute. Quick look at the foul there. Clearly, never any doubt. Forward now for Juventus on that far side. Fagioli flips it forward just too far. It'll be a goal kick, Barcelona. Good thought. The execution just not quite there.
It's a confident young man, Fagioli. I watched him when he came on against Chivas in that first friendly at Allegiant Stadium. And of course, we mustn't forget, Juventus beat Chivas 2-0. Barcelona beat Real Madrid 1-0. Both of these sides are playing well. It is only pre-season, but both sides playing very well at the moment.
Announced attendance for the night in the Cotton Bowl, 58,127 for this match. And they have gotten a show, to be sure, from both Juventus and Barcelona. Near side ball to Easy Abde had possession there. It was knocked away, so it'll be a throw-in on this near side for Barcelona. As Matt said, a lot of youngsters in now for both sides. Still see Dennis Zakaria running around out there. He's been everywhere for Juventus. Good work by Gotti to shield off Memphis Depay. Leads it back for Juventus. He'll play it back here. Gotti plays it back to the keeper. Pereira sends it toward midfield. Knocked down, one back there, Sule. Give it away.
You said about Zakaria, Dave, having played the whole game. Ravella as well, the two central midfield players. 81.5 minutes under their belt so far.
Credit to them. Weston McKennie still kind of getting back to fitness. Paul Pogba out with the knee injury. Having to put in a lot of work there. Pellegrini with a long throw. De Jong gets taken down. No call. Barca back on the football here midfield. Pjanic. Good pass to Depay. Memphis with such a good turn. Memphis, right foot, 25 yards out. It's blocked. Sule trying to keep possession here for Juventus in a whole lot of trouble. Turn, it's stolen away. Memphis taking off the football. Ravella. Easy Abde. Abde, the end line. Cut back, and it's a corner kick. Barcelona in the 83rd minute.
There's no let up here, is there? Barcelona looking for that third, and they assume the winner. Depay trots over to take the corner kick.
Abde's been very active. Depay will take it in swinging right foot. If he wants to go short with it, he's got options here. He does. Quickly off the foot of Casado. Back to Casado, who tried the back heel. Thought Memphis might be making that run. A little too adventurous there from the youngster, and it'll be a goal kick. Juventus approaching the 84th minute. Is there a winner in it for either side? 2-2. 2 from Ousmane Dembele for Barcelona, 2 from Moise Kean from Juventus, and that's where we stand. And yes, the second half has gotten a little bit more kind of deliberate, if you will, but a little giveaway there, but clearly a foul. That won't count. Ravella clearly fouled there and slow to get up here right at the edge of the 18. Hopefully he's all right. Looks like he's going to be fine. He's taking a beating tonight.
He really has, the young man. But he's still willing to get the ball in tight spaces, Ravella. He doesn't mind when he's got people around him. He still shows for the ball. He was fouled there. But as we get towards the last couple of minutes, it's tired minds, tired bodies out there. You've got to assume that there'll be at least one more big chance. And you have to figure it'll fall to Barcelona.
Zakaria, good ball forward. Good pressure, though, from Barcelona to win it back. Balda gets fouled here on the near side. Barbieri a little too aggressive. The referee wants to give him the yellow and does. Tommaso Barbieri. So it'll be a free kick, Barcelona. Let's take a look at that foul here that draws the card for the young man.
Yeah, I like this kid. Balda, the left back, really comfortable in possession of the ball. Absolutely smooth as silk when he's carrying the ball, Balda. And he can defend well. There's not many youngsters of 17, 18 years of age like Balda who can defend as well as he does. Got that good low centre of gravity. He's very quick over the first few yards.
Piqué forward down this left side. Zabde chasing down, and good defensive work there.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please.
So it's a goal kick for Juventus. Coming up next for Juventus, it doesn't get much easier. Saturday, Real Madrid. Barcelona on the schedule Saturday as well. They'll be at New York Red Bulls at a friendly there. That'll be interesting. Forward now for Barcelona. Fagioli carrying it. The foul was committed there. Yeah, it was. So it'll be a free kick, Juventus.
Well, it makes sense, doesn't it, for Barcelona? It gets them closer to home, going to Jersey to play New York Red Bulls. On the flip side, though, Real Madrid obviously out in San Francisco today, then Pasadena at the weekend, and then that long trip back to Spain. Obviously, Juventus as well, going back to Italy.
86th minute. If you're wondering about the league openers for both these sides, La Liga opener for Barcelona Saturday, August 13th against Rayo Vallecano. Juve will start their Serie A campaign August 15th, taking on Sassuolo at the Allianz. Forward on Depay on the deflection. Depay, edge of the 6, still in possession. Barca still in the attack. Into the middle, shot, save, loose. Depay just wide. Oh, and Perrin is down after making a great first save. Scrambling for the rebound, and Depay pushed it wide.
Well, and the big chance does fall to Barcelona. What a lovely flick that is from Gavi. Just redirects it with the inside of the right foot, forces a wonderful save out of Perrin. Does take a slight deflection as well, so really well watched by the goalkeeper. And then brave diving at the feet of Depay, forcing Depay to miss. Well, he almost slips over Depay as he goes to strike. He ends up almost 2 foot in the ball here, Depay.
Mattia Perrin still down. He's made a couple of nice saves. He's also been helped by that post on a flurry of activity on a set piece for Barcelona. 2 shots rocketing off the post in quick succession. That really was the last real good effort up until that point for Memphis and Gavi with a great flick. As Matt said, 88th minute though, still tied at 2. And it looks like Perrin is okay, so Juve will start it up. All went on a play. It's going to be a goal kick. And indeed, they play it back to Perrin. Juventus building out of the back here. Fagioli gets clipped there. No call by the referee. Play on. Barcelona. Balda. Knocked out of play. And say it's a throw-in for Juventus. Good work. For the Serie A side here. Near side Barbieri. So Barbieri with the throw. 89th minute now. Foul there on Piqué. The fans will let him have it again. Merciless tonight here at the Cotton Bowl, but it is a free kick for Juventus. Looking for a winner here.
I just have to tell you, it was a lot worse for PK at the Allegiant Stadium. He was absolutely taking pelters at the Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas, PK.
Long switch, Rovella. Cannot keep it in place. It'll be a throw in Barcelona. Some 20 yards off the end line here on the far side of the pitch. Is there time for a winner for either of these teams? Clearly, there's the possibility of it with so much firepower still on the pitch. Back to De Jong. Matt, as we wrap up the final moments of this match going forward here is Barcelona. Your thoughts on where these two stand going into this season in their respective leagues, in Champions League for Barcelona? How are these teams going to fare in these competitions?
Well, certainly Barcelona are still playing catch-up with Real Madrid, but that's why they've signed Rafinha, that's why they've signed Lewandowski, to try and keep up with Real Madrid. You have to put Real Madrid as favourites right now, but we don't know what Lewandowski's going to do. He hasn't scored yet in pre-season, but you know the minute he gets on that goal trail, the goals will keep tumbling along for him from Juventus' point of view. Likewise, I don't think they're as strong as AC Milan or Inter Milan, possibly not even Napoli. They finished fourth in the league in the last two seasons, Juventus, and it wouldn't surprise me if it's third or fourth again here.
Referee coming in between the two players there, some pushing and shoving. Piqué comes in trying to settle things down here in the 90th minute. We're almost into stoppage time here, still tied at 2. Fourth official getting ready to show us the signboard. It will be 2 minutes, just like in the first 45. 2 minutes of stoppage time, and we are into the first of 2. Balda. Pjanic flipping it forward. Depay checked up, though. Ball will roll harmlessly to the goalkeeper here. Juventus back on it.
That's how much confidence Gavi's got. The youngster's 17 years of age. He's just absolutely remonstrated with Pjanic, telling him to keep the ball. He's saying that to a top draw player. He's telling him, keep the ball, give me the ball, I want the ball, I will covet it. 17.
Phenomenal player. De Jong. Pjanic. Out wide for Barcelona. They'll try the far side now, the right side. Nothing doing, Juventus. Oh, that's a good ball, Pjanic. There it is, Depay, shot to the back post, save, Perrin, still loose, and cleared. Might it be the last opportunity here? Depay nearly scored. Barcelona saying no, here they come again. Depay laying it off, update, shot near post is wide. Here's the effort from Depay, a great ball there.
Depay has to score. He goes at it really half-heartedly. He has to strike through the ball. This is the second one, and from this angle you have to go across the face of the goalkeeper. You're never going to sneak it in that near post there. We go across the goalkeeper, force him to save and offer up a rebound.
Good effort there. We're about 30 seconds away. Referee imploring Perrin to get going. Still 2-2. Both teams still battling, looking. Is there a winner in it? Time slipping away. And the referee, Elton Garcia, says we are done. What a night at the Cotton Bowl. In the Soccer Champions Tour, all the fans up to their feet. After Barcelona and Juventus played their hearts out for 90 minutes in a preseason game here, but it certainly did not feel like that, Matt Lawrence.
No, it really didn't. Honours even here. I think Barcelona just shaded it though. 59% possession, 18 shots to 8, 6 shots on target to 4, 4 corners to 1. Statistically speaking, Barcelona were the better side. And I think the eye test as well. I think we watched it. They had the more chances. Depay right at the death there. Gavi as well, the wonderful save from Pinin. I think Barcelona probably should have just sneaked this.
For Juventus, does Keane take this as a confidence builder going forward? They need him this season.
You have to. You play centre forward, you score goals, it boosts your confidence. That's why Lewandowski is trying so hard to score. Even somebody as talented as him, so mercurial as Lewandowski, until he scores, he'll be lacking a little bit of confidence. Flip side, Moise Keane absolutely raring to go in the Serie A season. 2 goals and a wonderful 2 goals at that.
A fantastic night at the Cotton Bowl in Dallas. Ousmane Dembele with 2, Moise Kean with 2. That's how it ended. Final score, FC Barcelona 2, Juventus 2.